Do you know, I felt really good. And I went into that tournament feeling that I could have a real big run. I'd worked really, really hard. I'd got beaten first round in China, second round in Thailand, or vice versa. And that really helped me to focus and work extra hard, I think, for the World Championship. They're always tough, you know, first round at the Crucible. You know, Michael's a very, very good match player. Technically very sound, very good all-round game, tough match.
And it's Peter Ebdon who goes through to the second round.
The match against Joe Perry, a lot of hard match snooker, a lot of tactical stuff. And, you know, fortunately I came out on top. Mindset is everything. Put the work in, believe in yourself, doors open. If they don't open, bang them down.
87, and trim.
Anthony is a real class player. His all-round game's fantastic. When he's playing well, he scores really, really heavily. And I just think at the time, my tail was up, and you know, the confidence was there, and I was incredibly, you know, determined. That semi-final game against Matthew Stevens was one of the most incredible games of my career. Not for me winning, but how well Matthew played. He made 17 breaks over 50 and 16 breaks over 60 to win 16 frames. He played to snooker me behind the blue and didn't quite get as tight a snooker as perhaps he should have done. I swerved and hit the red and sent the red down the table, and it's looking like it's all over because the red's going towards the corner pocket and it's gone tight on the cushion.
He's had a bit of luck.
And he's trying to cut it along the row. He just needs the red. He's left it over the pocket.
Just the red, and that would win the match.
I've dragged the long red in, not got on the black. I've probably had a bit of a bounce. I'm straight behind the blue into the green pocket, but if I pop the blue, I can only tie. And I took on a really difficult pink.
If he misses this pink, he's out of the championship.
Terrific shot.
Well, that's the bravest shot, Clive, I've ever seen.
I actually played to overcut the pink by about an inch. Now try and do that under pressure when you're aiming to miss to pot. I know it sounds crazy, that's the way I played it. Unfortunately for me, the pink went in. Probably one of the biggest shots under pressure of my entire career.
Peter Ebdon goes through to the final.
To this day, I don't know how I won that match. It was one of the most incredible games, if not the most incredible game of my entire career. To give you an idea of what the pressure is like at the World Championship, I started that tournament 11 stone 8, and 17 days later I was 10 stone 3. That's just stress. ferocious competitor, Stephen Hendry, you know, most successful player in the history of the game. In his mind, he probably felt that it was just a question of turning up to be world champion again, and he probably felt that there's no way that I could beat him. But all the work that I'd done, all the psychology work that I'd done, for me, I was there to win, and having lost in the final 6 years previous or whatever it was to him, I knew I was a different player, and I knew and believed in myself that this was going to be my time.
89. Peter Ebdon clears with 89 to take a 10-6 overnight lead.
I just took my eye off the black and I was just watching where the white was going, because I'm thinking, my mind's racing, I'm thinking black, red, black, and I'm world champion. And obviously, not the sort of thing you want going through your mind. And I looked back at the table and the black was still on the table. And I jumped up in the air, almost hit my head on the ceiling, bearing in mind that the ceiling's about 70 feet in the air. And it was a completely involuntary reaction. And then Stephen, being Stephen, rolled the red along the cushion and cleared up, as he does. And then we're into a deciding frame.
55. Stephen Hendry, 7.
But a very good snooker. So he needs to hit this. And of course, remember, if he doesn't, miss would be called. Looks like a good hit to me. Great shot.
I remember the shot that Stephen played to try to develop the black.
Where's this white going? It's gone in.
I mean, it was so unlucky. And then basically I just need the red, and you know, that was it.
It's in. It's over. 7 times world champion Stephen Hendry claps his hand and says, well done, Peter Ebdon. You are the Embassy Champion of the World 2002. What a performance.
Incredible. You know, it was a... You know, that's how much it means. You know, you think back and you think the emotions that you went through, and it was amazing. I was just about to crack up, and Clarissa come on, my daughter, and you know, I've got her in my arms. Amazing. That's how much it means.
The Embassy World Snooker Champion, Peter Ebdon.